This conference will now be recorded.
Hello and welcome to the Outlook. This is chapter 9. Uh, as always, we'll discuss various stocks and indexes. Again, today, more specifically, we're looking at Nifty, a few stocks, and we'll discuss how next week can be expected. We have had a runaway rally last chapter 8. In chapter 8, we discussed, I'll keep this in Hindi and English so that all audience can find it useful. So last week last chapter, that's chapter 8, we discussed a few things, especially Nifty. Nifty was looking for a breakout हुआ और एक अच्छी up move के साथ Nifty ने I mean 800-900 points की rally दी और वो signs थे तब and I hope कि whosoever watched that video made use of that. Stocks as well, Bajaj Finance had a blockbuster ride. A few other stocks which were covered, all did well. So today some new set of stocks, and we'll talk about Nifty. As I said, ज़्यादा लंबा video नहीं होगा, 20-25 minutes as always. Uh, so without wasting much time, we'll start. First up, as always, Nifty. थोड़ा सा chart को explain करूँगा. A lot of people have been telling me that Arima ribbon के साथ it becomes easier, but now I've taken out Arima ribbon just to show you that even without any indicator, just with price भी आप एक बढ़िया analysis के साथ you will make a lot of money. That is what I teach in the Raphael program, which is all about Fibonacci, market geometry, and price structures. So उसी को ही मैंने showcase करने के लिए I showed there's no indicator on this chart, just price. तो price से आप किस तरह आप सारे trend को you can even capture the whole trend. So I'll go a lot of things marked, so I'll go step by step. तो आप ये तीन हाई देखें और ये तीन लो देखें. This is number 1, this is number 2 and this is number 3. तो अगर आप ये तीन देखें तो ये लोअर हाईज हैं. ये हाई निफ्टी ने बनाया, उसके बाद जब नेक्स्ट रैली हुई तो ये हाई उससे नीचे था, नेक्स्ट रैली हुई ये हाई उससे नीचे था, ये फोर्थ हाई है. इसका हम हाई कैसे ढूंढते हैं, हाउ डू वी फाइंड that this is a high, is with the lows. So when this happened, यहाँ से यहाँ तक हमें we don't know what will happen next. तो अगला हाई जहाँ से रिवर्सल हुआ वो इससे नीचे था, तो जब इसने इसको ब्रेक किया तो एक लोअर हाई, इसने प्रीवियस लो को क्रॉस कर लिया, तो ये लोअर, इसने लोअर हाई भी है और लोअर लो भी है. उसके बाद जब अगला हाई आया तो इसने यहाँ पे ऑलमोस्ट सेम सेम लो लगाया और यहाँ से इसने एक अगेन एक लोअर हाई, काफी लो हाई और एक नया लो लगाया. फ्रॉम देयर हम रैली कर रहे हैं, वहां से हम रैली कर रहे हैं. इंटरेस्टिंग क्या है, वो ये डाउ थ्योरी का कंपोनेंट है, हायर लोज एंड लोअर हाई लोअर लोज. ये डाउ थ्योरी का, आई विल नॉट गो इनटू डिटेल अबाउट डाउ थ्योरी. अगर हम सिमेट्री देखें तो 1.386 पे पिछली बार मार्केट रुकी थी और लगभग 1.386 पे इस बार मार्केट रुकी, जो लास्ट लो लगाया 15,200 ऑड पे. That is the beauty of market geometry, sorry, Fibonacci, that is your symmetry. Question ये होता है सबके सबके पास कि why 1.386 and 1.5 क्यों नहीं, और यहाँ पे 0.382 पे रुकी तो 0.5 क्यों नहीं. हम कैसे जानेंगे कि ये 0.382 पे ही रुकेगी, या हम कैसे जानेंगे कि 1.386 पे ही रुकेगी. That is where knowledge and experience comes in, which is a part of the Raphael program, as I said. So ये advanced geometry का एक part है. Coming back, so ये डाउ थ्योरी के हिसाब से इसने लोअर लोज लगाए, उसके बाद एक रैली. अब ये रैली में एक दो ये जो बॉक्सेस हैं, ये गैप्स हैं. यहाँ से जब ये स्टार्ट हुई, मैंने फ्लैग यहाँ पे लास्ट वीडियो आई थिंक यहाँ बनाया था 16,200 पे. उसके बाद रफली 1100 पॉइंट्स की रैली आ चुकी है. एक फ्लैग फॉर्मेशन थी, फ्लैग से ये एग्जिट किया, फ्लैग का ब्रेकआउट हुआ, ब्रेकआउट के बाद ये पहला गैप है, दूसरा गैप है, उसके बाद एक तीसरा गैप है, उसके बाद एक चौथा गैप है। इंटरेस्टिंग चीज यहाँ क्या हुई, व्हाट इज द मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग इन ऑल ऑफ दिस, दैट इट ब्रोक द प्रीवियस हाई, जो अभी तक नहीं हुआ। इसका एक कई रीजंस है, आई वोंट गो इनटू मच इनटू डिटेल, बट इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट इज दिस, दिस इज अ ट्रेंड लाइन बेस्ड ऑन मार्केट ज्योमेट्री। सो अभी जो है ये दिस इज द कंटिन्यूएशन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, ये 17316 की क्लोजिंग दिखा रहा है। तो अब व्हाट नेक्स्ट, एक प्रोबेबिलिटी है, क्लोजिंग स्ट्रॉन्ग थी, अब कल सुबह एसएनपी की ओपनिंग देखते हैं, बाकी वर्ल्ड मार्केट्स की ओपन देखते हैं। 17450 एक टारगेट है, और उसके बाद टारगेट है 18000 ऑड लेवल्स, जो मैं अभी लेटर ऑन नेक्स्ट वीडियो में शायद डिस्कस करूंगा। पर फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट, एक प्रोबेबिलिटी है कि यहाँ से ये जाए 16800 तक, रिवर्सल ले और वहां से फिर बाउंस करे। जो जो पहले रेजिस्टेंस अब सपोर्ट बन जाएगा, वी हैव डिस्कस दैट मल्टीपल टाइम प्रीवियसली एज वेल। So that is what it looks like. If it breaks up, breaks out 450, 17450, straight up rally hai, consolidation, it's very not very far. Consolidation आएगी या reversal आएगा, reversal और consolidation दोनों, I mean, right now not expecting a huge fall, to be honest. 16,800, 16,300 take level, this is the level that is marked, very important. I will say 16,300 is the bull versus bear scenario in this market. If it breaks 16,300, we go back and maybe break, reach the lows and break the lows as well, if the 16,300 breaks. If it holds, then we are, until the time 16,300 के ऊपर मार्केट रहती है, तो ये we are in a bullish territory for the time being. तो अभी फर्स्ट सिनारियो क्या है, यहाँ से कल 450 टच करके रिवर्सल स्टार्ट होता है। अब रिवर्सल के 2 दिन है, 10th ऑफ अगस्त एंड 30th ऑफ अगस्त। एक चांस है कि अगर यहाँ से मार्केट नीचे गिरती है तो 10th तक शायद एक reversal. I think a lot of things can happen in between. So 10th is 10 days away. So, but these are the 2 points to remember: 10th of August and 30th of August. This is time where time comes. अब यहाँ से ये इस लेवल से क्रॉस कर जाती है, दिस इज अ 90 डिग्री रैली। 90 डिग्री रैली सस्टेन नहीं करती बियॉन्ड अ पॉइंट। हमने 90 डिग्री रैलीज और फॉल्स देखी हैं पहले भी। कंसोलिडेशन नीड ऑफ द आवर है मार्केट के लिए। एक ब्रेक डाउन, आई वोंट से मेजर फॉल, बट टू 300, 16,800 तक, 4 500 300 पॉइंट की फॉल विल बी गुड। कंसोलिडेशन हो यहाँ पे और फिर ऊपर के लेवल्स पे जाए। 10th ऑफ अगस्त और 30th ऑफ अगस्त रिवर्सल डेट्स हैं, ये रिवर्सल एरियाज हैं। सो मोर ऑन दिस इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो, बट फॉर द कमिंग वीक, अगर 16,800 तक मार्केट आती है, इट्स अ बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी विच इज 500 पॉइंट्स अवे। इसके ऊपर जाती है तो 450, राइट नाउ you should be at least booking some profits or taking some hedges. If you want to continue with your longs, you should hedge them, I mean, with some short calls or whatever way you want to. I'm not advising anything, but so this is how Nifty looks presently. Then we come to stocks. I wanted to add Bank Nifty but wasn't able to. Maybe I'll share it in the group tomorrow. Bank Nifty. Uh, Stock is ACC, ACC Cement. 2 3 things are happening. These two trend lines. ये trend lines आप देखेंगे आपको लगेगा ये कहाँ से खींची गई हैं, because this doesn't make sense. This is based on the science of market geometry. और ये भी out of thin air ये trend line है. This is also based on market geometry. So this is a triangular formation. यहाँ से break out हुआ, close वो बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं कह सकते, 75% टेरिटरी में क्लोज हुआ। कुछ सीमेंट स्टॉक वीक लग रहे हैं, एसीसी थोड़ा सा लेट रैली कर रहा है। कुछ सीमेंट स्टॉक जैसे अल्ट्राटेक में अभी आगे अल्ट्राटेक पे आऊंगा, श्री सीमेंट, ये इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं लग रहे, दे हैव हैड देयर रैलीज। So little cautious with ACC, although it has just come out of this range. Ambuja bhi, I think, not covered in this, has come out of the range. So if it rallies 2300 area, this area will be the target. इस ट्रेंड लाइन को ये ब्रेक कर गया और यहाँ से क्लीन ब्रेकआउट है, जो previous resistance को भी इसने break कर दिया and closed above it. So tomorrow, and if it might come back, test it here and then start going up. पुट में सिनारियो इतना वीक नहीं लग रहा है, सो something to watch out in this stock. Can 2300 can be achieved. 2300 is not far away, it's just 3-4% of a move which can be achieved, but one stock which is breaking out, late breakout. So let's see how that pans out. Next is ITC. Again, this is market geometry structure. इसमें we were we bought from here. अगर आप पहले वीडियोस देखिए तो यहाँ से हमने स्टार्ट किया 285 पे मैंने अपनी पोजीशन एग्जिट कर दी थी सारी. आई डोंट होल्ड एनी आईटीसी नाउ. अराउंड दिस रेंज टू दिस रेंज, यहाँ पे शायद कहीं पे यहाँ पे 85 90 के पास मैंने एग्जिट कर दी थी पोजीशन. आई डिस्कस्ड इट लास्ट वीक, लास्ट चैप्टर एज वेल. अब क्या हो रहा है, अब इट इज गोइंग अप. यहाँ पे ये एग्जैक्टली जो टारगेट था ट्रेंड लाइन का एग्जैक्टली टच करके यहाँ पे ये, सॉरी सीरीज, या सो यहाँ पे ये अब कंसोलिडेट कर रहा है पर एक टाइट हो रही है रेंज. सो इट विल बी गुड फॉर द स्टॉक दैट इट कम्स बैक टू 288 285 लेवल्स. सो ब्रेकडाउन है, जैसे मैंने मारुति का ब्रेकडाउन डिस्कस किया था चैनल पे भी और ट्विटर पे भी. स्टॉक स्ट्रॉन्ग है, सो आप क्रैश टाइप मत एक्सपेक्ट करें. सो मारुति उसके बाद बाउंस भी किया और नियरली प्रीवियस हाई तक भी चला गया, बट दैट वाज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ 300-400 पॉइंट्स. प्रीमियम में हम लॉन्ग भी गए 8400 पे. सो फ्रॉम 8800 और टू 8400, 300-400 पॉइंट की downfall. The SE downfall we can expect in ITC because ITC is a very strong stock, but it is consolidating in a range. अगर ये इसको इस previous high को तोड़ जाता है तो ये हम negate कर सकते हैं. अभी भी it looks like until the time it is in this wedge formation, which is it's not Elliott mark but kind of an ending diagonal. So it break down here, यहाँ पे आए थोड़ा सा consolidate करके नई rally फिर करे. Stock is one of the strongest in the market. Siemens, ABB, ITC, few autos. These are very strong stocks in market. और वो पहले ही इन्होंने अपना they gave the breakouts before market, when market was struggling in the 15,000s. At that time they were breaking out. So very strong stocks, but they have run up quite a bit. So if you see from March till August, it has gone from roughly 200 to 300, so 50% move roughly. So which and without much consolidation, थोड़ी सी consolidation यहाँ हुई, but continuum uptrend ही है. तो मे बी यहाँ से हमें एक short opportunity मिलती है 288 levels तक, तो उसके बाद we'll see what happens next. And then the next one is ACC. Sorry, this is not ACC, wrongly marked. This is, I'm sorry for that. This is Ultratech Cement. Ultratech Cement, as I said, again moved from 5000 level, consistent uptrend, कोई consolidation नहीं हुई. छोटा सा flag यहाँ बना, उसके बाद यहाँ पे एक major resistance थी, but numbers, I think numbers came pretty good and they had a huge 400 point rise in a single day. उसके बाद just like ACC, strong stock है. आप देख सकते हैं 5000 to 6500, 1500 point rally, roughly 30-25% मूव कर चुका है ऑलरेडी. ये ट्रेंड लाइन जो यहाँ से शुरू होती है, ये यहाँ पे रेजिस्टेंस ले रहा है. ऑल्दो डे वन दिस इज द मूव, लार्ज मूव, उसके बाद दो nearly dodgies, big spreads, then another high, but now अभी ब्रेक डाउन नहीं हुआ. But it's like a ending phase as well for this. That doesn't mean कि ये वापस अपने levels पे आ जाएगा, but it needs to go down towards the 5800 5900 zone, build a base, and then start a new rally. So for Ultratech, this is Ultratech, as I said, wrongly marked ACC, sorry for that. So Ultratech as well looks like kind of a flag, upsloping though. It's a wedge kind of a formation ending, so which is very strong pattern. Again, same thing like Maruti, that मार्केट मूव अप कर रही है पर अब जो रेंज है वो टाइट हो रही है. तो अगर आप इसको एज अ स्प्रेड देखें, ये स्प्रेड काफी बड़ी थी ऑल ऑफ अ सडन बिकॉज ऑफ नंबर्स, आई थिंक वेरी गुड नंबर्स. तो यहाँ से उसके बाद 2-3 स्प्रेड्स अच्छी, ठीक, ये भी ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है, but now it's getting smaller. Tomorrow might be another spread day and then it might start falling, but it's just a pattern right now which looks like कि यहाँ पे ये हो सकता है. अभी breakdown नहीं हुआ, so wait for the big breakdown to happen. If breakdown happens, this can be a fast 300-400 point down move which you can, I have positions in this. so which you can take once the breakdown takes place. So Ultratech Cement, another. So out of the last three stocks, two stocks are bearish. ACC looks okay. That's why I said that ACC, same category of the cement industry. So two stocks in the cement industry today, but one is looking stronger and one is looking comparatively at the, I won't say weak, but coming towards the end of its rally, it seems. So what's happening is, so we can move from ACC. I'm long ACC, short Ultratech presently with hedges. don't go without hedges. So I mean, ACC can move forward while Ultratech can relax or consolidate in a range. Or if market comes down, both can come down. So you have to do scenario by scenario. It is not case market may up now. If another scenario for Nifty is Nifty can consolidate in a tight 2 300 400 point range from here in this month, and stock specific moves can come because निफ्टी के तो 50-51 कंपोनेंट्स ही हैं, उसके बाहर के जो स्टॉक्स हैं, smaller mid caps, smaller caps, they can start outperforming because Nifty has done up. Mostly this is how it works, that Nifty starts the up move, larger stocks start the up move, then they go into consolidation or spreads छोटी हो जाती हैं, and then comes the next move from or in smaller mid cap stocks. Small cap नहीं, जरूरी नहीं है कि small caps and move high, but then usually mid caps follow, and we have seen good numbers from a lot of mid caps, and they have been rallying. So I mean, you should be stock specific here. Start looking at some mid caps and uh, and stocks that have run up, tighten the stop losses or hedge them. So act accordingly. Next one is Atul. Atul we have in Outlook Premium. I've been sharing this stock, is a very fast mover. आप इसकी candles previous bars भी देखें, down move, up moves, big bars like 300 400 point bars. It doesn't consolidate for a while, but this time it has consolidated for a long time. By long time to this standards, अगर आप इस चार्ट में ही देखें तो कंसोलिडेशन काफी, इसने काफी टाइम एक स्पेस में लगाया है. कप एंड हैंडल पैटर्न बन रहा था, कप एंड हैंडल से यहाँ पे हमने बाय किया था आउटलुक प्रीमियम में 8250 पे. उसके बाद इसने बाउंस किया, वी एग्जिटेड अराउंड 86 then we bought again at 8400, again exited at 8700, then again we bought, yes, on Friday I think, yeah, on Friday or Thursday or Friday, somewhere around the 8800 mark. तो यहाँ से 8700 or 80, I forgot the price, exact price, but it is starting moving higher, looking good. ब्रेकआउट है, थोड़ा सा वॉलेटाइल स्टॉक है, शेल में चला जाता है इंट्राडे और फिर उसके बाद आउट ऑफ ब्लू इट स्टार्ट्स मूविंग एंड मूव्स लाइक 3 4 500 पॉइंट्स इन मिनट्स. So you have to act accordingly. These have high spreads. स्टॉक की प्राइसिंग के अंदर 20 30 पॉइंट्स की स्प्रेड रहती है यूजुअली, 10 15 भी हो जाती है कभी, but 20 30 I'm not, don't be surprised to see like the price 20 30 point spread. So what's happening here, breakout हो चुका है, उसके बाद consolidation भी हुआ, test भी हुआ, all the classic things have happened in here. Now it needs to break this 8900, I think the previous high, this candle high, ये break करेगा, करना चाहिए. If it breaks tomorrow, whenever breaks here, then a fast move towards the pattern target of 9300. ये टारगेट है 8900 के ऊपर, 400 पॉइंट की क्लीन मूव पेंडिंग है. ये क्लीन मूव 10 मिनट में भी आ सकती है. That's how it works, that is how it moves. So be a little cautious trading these stocks, in especially in FNO, they move pretty fast, so your entries and execution matters here. So I mean, sometimes it happens, it goes to like in this, if you see this bar, it went to 8900 and in the same, after 20 minutes it came to 8600, 15 minutes. That is how it moves. So it can go to 9300 and come back to 8890, 8900 in the same day. So just be a little cautious with these stocks. Stocks such as Bosch or Atul or Alchem, these stocks are very kind of high beta and move pretty fast. So just be a little cautious. But they are very, if you understand the trend, they're very fast money makers. So take it with a little pinch of salt. And if you're not comfortable with that kind of volatility, then avoid it. But just a normal structure, it made, built a base, gave the handle, that is a flag, broke out of a flag, gave it, achieved part of a target from the flag, but main target of the pattern is the 9300. If this breaks 9000 8900 tomorrow or whenever, then the next stock is this. Another stock, Dixon. Dixon has been a laggard again. It used to be pretty fast moving stock. Again, spreads इसकी भी बड़ी हैं comparatively. अगर आप stock ranges देखें, bars की काफी बड़ी हैं. It rectangular consolidation broke down, and now again rectangular consolidation. अब ये एक channel से बाहर आ रहा है. मैं इसको flag नहीं कहूँगा. It's a channel. Channel से बाहर आ रहा है. uh, had a bad closing on Thursday. So it started falling from here, one, two, three, third bar, and then had a dodgy, but then broke that as well. But if you understand pricing, this and this were all buy bars. Not going to explain it, but this is valid price structures. So what's happening is last bar के ऊपर एक closing दे रहा है, channel के ऊपर breakout दे रहा है. So once it goes towards it 3720 के क्रॉस करता है, तो टारगेट इज 4000. maybe it will be in a range. Uh, if you are long, you can exit around 4000, and then we'll see if it breaks from this range and goes to the next one. Then there will be another kind of a new bull market in place. But for the time being, baby steps. It is a reversal bar. If it continues this action, let it break out of this previous high, or last day or yesterday's, that is Friday's high. Once it breaks that, then next stop is this 4000 range. So I have I have position in this. I'm long in this. So yeah, I mean this, but I'm looking for 4000 initially. Once if breaks 4000, then we'll see. Then we have another. Then it might go to 4800, 4900 from there. But if that needs to break out, क्योंकि ये टेस्ट कर चुका है ये level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6, 6, yeah, 6 or 7 times it has tested this range, hasn't been able to break it, so it might be difficult. Once it breaks it, then we'll see. But presently, it has to break 3720 first. Once it breaks 3720, then a smooth up move toward 38. 3900 4000 levels is can come, and from there all of this what I'm saying depends upon the overall market sentiment. अभी तो market sentiment बहुत robust है. Market अगर यहाँ से नीचे भी आती है तो you don't expect a large fall presently based on what's looking like right now. But I'll keep you posted in the channel, in the Outlook Premium channel. We take all these trades like video to, I mean, make once a week or maybe once in 2 weeks. But time की थोड़ी सी challenge रहता है. Today as well I'm traveling, and so yeah. Next is Alchem again. I shared this chart, I mean, shared this stock with a lot of people in premium. Again, the thing, same thing. This is breaking out. इस stock के लिए आप थोड़ा सा cautious होके चलें, because it is not for everyone, to be very honest. If you understand technical analysis and price structures, full on trade this. Just advice, because क्यों मैं ये बात कह रहा हूँ आपको मैं I'll give you an example. यहाँ पे reversal bar है, 30, let's assume it's 3020. It goes to 3150, let's say 3180, and then close at the lower end of the range. आप range देखें, क्या आप ये range trade कर सकते हैं? ये range देखें, open यहाँ पे गया, close there. Ranges are large. ये range देखें in the downtrend, ये range देखें, या आप trend की ये range देखें, ये range देखें. If you don't understand, this is hard for to trade, especially in FNO. But if you understand it, it moves pretty fast. अभी ये एक channel again, just like the previous Dixon here, ये भी एक channel से बाहर आ रहा है, pattern different है, but ये भी एक channel से बाहर आ रहा है. बाहर आके एक अच्छा breakout दिया प्रीमियम पे. मैंने यहाँ पे 3100 odd पे recommend किया था, went to 3225. अब yesterday on Friday did almost nothing, so let's see if it continues its rally. Target इसका 3550 on है, 3525, 3550 on है. But as again, just I won't say disclosure, but just based on my experience, it's not an easy stock to trade. It goes in a shell, or it can irritate you. Like, so just be a little cautious with this. But pattern wise, it's broken out, and at least it can go towards the 3400, 3450 mark. Pattern target is 3520. The last one for the day is GNFC. GNFC, we are long at premium around 699, I think, the future, somewhere around that August future. तो वहां से यहाँ से इसने ब्रेकआउट किया. It has broken out of this, and then from there it is. Just 1 second, I have to go on mute. Yeah, sorry for that. So here GNFC clean breakout. It tried to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bars were not able to close above this area. I tried to penetrate, close under, tried to penetrate, close under, close under, close under. Again, touched nearly, this tested, closed under, and finally it required a lot of power by the bulls to take it higher. But once it did, option data was saying it. If you know how to read option data, it was not on the OI front, but option pricing. The price structure of option was telling you that it was about to break out. It broken out, broken out. Now it's the third bar, which is expected. It's kind of a low spread consolidation kind of a bar. No sell signal or as such in any sphere, but here this one thing. The difference is I have put a parabolic channel, which I don't think a lot of people use it or have seen it. This is a parabolic channel. So this is for some stocks where trend lines are not very helpful. So you can use that as well for your analysis. So target for, so this is a moving target, different style of target. I won't say style of target, that's a wrong phrase, but I'll say a different way of looking at markets. So targets are more dynamic as compared to a specific simple trend line. So what I'm expecting is it's in an uptrend, so it can continue its uptrend towards the 780, 770, 80 mark, and then come lower from there and continue its rise. This is how it's looking right now. uh, Pattern is somewhere around from here it can go to 780. That's the pattern target of this 780, 790. But it can continue its journey. If it comes back and tests this level, again a buying opportunity. It's one of the strongest looking stocks. Again, based on option price structures, price data, I can see, not OI, again I'm mentioning, so don't go and look for OI. I don't know because I don't look at OI, so you can look at it. But how I am looking at it, based on the option pricing. Option pricing is very bullish for this stock presently. I'll be surprised to see it underperform. It can continue its journey higher. So yeah, any dip can be a buying opportunity. Target can be 780 to 790 kind of range. Yep, so that's it from my end. So again, as I said, it's hard for me to make a lot of videos. I try to, but fail miserably these days because of lack of time. But I post most of my trades in Outlook Premium. That's the premium channel. A lot of you are part of Outlook Premium. This video will be released first to the Outlook Premium members, and the next day for everyone else. So you can subscribe to Outlook Premium. You can talk to me. I just share my trades there. It's not that I don't give any jackpot calls or tips or anything. Whatever I trade, I post all of that, all the hedges, all the stop losses, whatever I trade. I just posted. If you want to know about Fibonacci, advanced Fibonacci, understanding price structures, and the way I trade or the way I take a trade, what's the reasons behind that? As you know, I just trade price. I don't use any other thing apart from price. Yes, I use volume and some oscillators just as a layer mechanism, but I use for education. I use all these things that I teach in the Raphael program. Again, you can, if any information, you can ask for that. And for mentorship, that's for a longer program. That's once a year. I run the Options God program. That is continuing right now. The new program will be next year. So you can ask about that if you. Uh, and for this channel, just try to share the video with your friends and family. Take some time to make videos, so more viewership and more likes and comments, and comment about what you want to see, what you want me to add. I can try to put that in next in the next chapter, and just gives a little bit of motivation and the will to add more, because if it adds value to a lot of people, then one can do more of it. So thanks again for joining in. So this is me signing off, and I wish you a happy trading week ahead. Have a good evening.